Hey Heidi, this is your astrology natal chart, okay? I want you to just take a breather. I want you to take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Get ready to digest. So remember what you keyword to digest this information. So you gotta watch this a couple times. This is your video for you to have for your record, your repertoire. Always come back to references. You're gonna need to watch it a couple times. Go like I think I told you this already. Go ahead and get your astrology book, notebook, take your notes, and you'll understand why once I go deeper why you need a notebook because it is an onion. It is layers, a lot of layers. I gotta really take a deep breath because your chart is so unique that you are the first person in 5 years ever to have so many special alignments in your chart. I have read over like 500 charts. Like, we won't get into that, but remember, astrology is like very predictive. So yeah, it can be very, 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 very on point. But just come in with an open mind. Things can always change. You can always ask, well, how do I change this? How can I get this block broken, open? All remember this too. Again, sacrifices, offerings to different deities, to that planet or whatever like that, can get any blockages removed, rectified. Okay, so just always stay open mind because things can always change. Your chart, you really do have to come in with open mind because your chart is so heavily cursed to where you have to, my God, like you have no choice but to have an open mind, baby. Literally, your chart is screaming, must have an open mind in this lifetime. Um, Let me see what else before I get started. So this is the main page. As you can see, and you can do this a lot. Pause the video, write some things down. We definitely gonna have to do a couple recap sessions because this is just so unique. Like I said, you're the first person in like 5-6 years of me reading their chart and have so many special aspects. And I'm about to show you in a second of what. Before I do that, I'm gonna break you down into again what is astrology? Astrology is very, like I said, predictive. The study of the planets, what the planets are doing. Planets are characters. Planets are energies. Planets are like karma. So when you have like an empty house, like you have an empty 10th house, you don't have no planets there. You have, well, yeah, everything else kind of filled up. Oh, besides the first house. The first house is empty. Let me see. Yeah, I wrote it down. No, you get a soft note there. So only the 6th and the 10th house is empty. So you don't have too much focus on those areas to a certain degree, because you kind of do, but to a certain degree, because no karma planet, no planet is there, no character is there. Remember, planets are characters. Okay, your astrology is the map to the stage, to the play of your life. Okay. So first thing first, what are the planets? The planets are, like I say, different characters, they're different energies, and there are different substances. The signs, the zodiac signs are like clothes. So I want you to write that down, and I really want you to take a lot of notes so you can really digest and understand everything I'm saying, and just really watch this at least 3 to 4 times. Have a lot of notes. Do your own research for a little minute, and then come in to do a recap session so we can answer some questions because this is about to get deep. Okay, so remember, the zodiac signs are closed. The houses is the stage and also your body. And when we get into medical astrology, but the stage, what area of life that these characters in this play gonna play out in. Okay, so that's what each house means. So 12 houses, 12 zodiac signs. So I'm thinking you got the zodiac signs in here, but yeah, okay. So first up first is the sun. Sun represents the father, your spirit, how you shine out in the world. Okay, not at home. The home shining is the moon. How a person acts at home, how the person's internal life is. The karma with the mom, karma with the father, the son. Moon is the mom. Local community, feminine energy. Venus and the moon represents the feminine energy, the females in our lives. Also, you have Mercury. Mercury represents our minds, siblings, communications, our nervous system. Venus represents our love, heart, our connection to finances, the sweetness of life, our feminine energy. Mars is our masculine energy, literally shaped like a penis. And Venus shaped like a mirror. So I really want you to come in right already knowing that quote, and you already know it, just write that at the top of your journal for this. Earth is the school of mirrors, okay? Relationships, mirrors. Venus rule over relationships, okay? She rule over Taurus and Libra, Venus. But you don't have her in Taurus or Libra. You have her in Sagittarius. Okay, so that goes into like knowing what planet rules what sign. I have a book. I'm gonna send you a picture of the book. I don't have it next to me. That's a good astrology book I teach from. Okay, but going back to Mars. Mars is how we cut into things. Venus is how we connect things. Okay, Mars is again our anger, our aggression, our sex drive. Mars is the foot on the gas pedal type of energy. Okay, Jupiter is our good luck from past life, or it could be bad luck from past life. Um, it represents our children, our marriage partners, our gurus, our teachers, our own inner guru. Um, Saturn represents our karma, our fears from past life. What was blocked from us in the past life that we have to face this lifetime, or what we ran from in the past life and now we got to face it. Okay. Saturn is also our limitations, but also our mastery. What is it you meant to master? Because remember, Saturn rules Capricorn. Anything that's stable, structured, that you could touch, that is Saturn energy. Taurus, Saturn, and Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energies. But Saturn rules again the structures, the general manager that you don't really see all the time, that's running behind the scenes of the business and stuff like that. That's Saturn energy. Um, Also, Uranus. Uranus is our unique side, our angel, archangel side, our computer side, our gay side, our weird side, our different side. Where we rebel at, where we got to do something a little different. Because remember, all the planets are rotating in a, like a regular up down rotation. Uranus is on his axis. He bounces around. Okay, he bounces around. So Uranus energy is different, weird, strange, not of this world, alien. Neptune is similar too, but Neptune is the spirit realm, the waters, the mysticism. Uranus is also our genius side, if used right. Our inspiration, those nudges of like, hey, go to left, go right. That inspiration, like I said, the archangel energy. Like a fairy godmother type energy sometimes. But remember, Uranus also is where things were taken from us in the past life, because Uranus rule over technology. Just picture yourself going to the casino and all your money go. Phew. That's Uranus taking something quick. Or say how somebody have a powerful car crash, boom, out of nowhere. That's Uranus taking something quick. Neptune energy dissolves. Neptune energy rules over magic. Neptune is also how we escape the karma of the physical dimension. So Neptune rules over energy. So mastering Neptune, you'll be able to graduate out the earth plane and won't have to constantly reincarnate once you master the energy of Neptune. We're going to talk about that a little later. You also have Pluto. Pluto is our shadow side, our fears, our subconscious desires. Mars is the desires that we could touch. Oh, I want to lose weight. I'm going to go buy me a diet pill. Pluto is the subconscious desire you can't see that is really running the show. That's your soul desire. You can't Heidi desires this, but the soul desires Pluto, what Pluto wants to do, okay? And like your Mars in Pisces, mysticism, magic. So what planet rules Pisces? Neptune. Neptune is in Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So you kind of in alignment with what the soul really wants to do. We're going to talk about that even more. Pluto is in Virgo, so Virgo is all about healing, ruled by Mercury, going back to Mercury. That's how the story works. What planet rules what? So Neptune, Mars rules Aries and Scorpio, but you have Mars in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is in Scorpio, which is ruled by, that's like your friend at your house, but you pulled up at your friend's house, and y'all like, oh, where you at? I thought you was at home. No, girl, I'm at your house. Like that type of thing when the planets are not in their home signs. Okay. So like I said, Pluto, your soul desire wants to be Virgo. Detail, angel, healing, doing things, like being like a secret healer or doing something of service, or it could be because remember Pluto is into the line. Pluto is death as well. So you may like also Virgo rule the gut. You could be poisoned by something, or hurt in the gut area, or died in the past life through the gut or stabbing of the gut. But you got Pluto in the second house, so something you did intake that killed you in the past life. Same with Uranus. So a lot of trauma around the throat area. Okay, the throat. So just be mindful of that. And also the second house with the finances, the personal finances. My finances, second house, eighth house is my partner finances. Okay. So we cut the chart in 6. The first 6 houses is about you. The second half of the chart, 7 through 12, is about other people. But it's still your energy there, but this dealing with the outside world. This is your inner world. Okay. I just want to throw that out there about the houses. Um, Let me see. Lilith is our also our, because Pluto is subconscious. Okay, that's why I say you don't see this happening. You have to meditate and really dive deeper into what your soul really is doing, trying to transform yourself, your self worth, self conscious. So you'll just have to. I'm gonna touch on how you read this and how you research this in a second. Lilith is our dark side. She's the dark. You see the moon symbol, moon, light moon, dark moon. Lilith is our evil feminine. Lilith is that bitch. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Boom, 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 boom. I will punch you in the face. Like, Lilith is the one that's going to go back and forth with them, with the guys. Type vibe. She don't mind doing a spell on somebody. She's that dark goddess energy. She's that rebel feminine. She reminds me a little bit like the Uranus energy, like the Uranus and Pluto energy of like she's not taking no shit. She's going to transform her life. She's going to do what she wants to do. She's going to run from the garden. Lilith was the first person to leave the Garden of Eden. Lilith was Adam's first wife. Lilith created abortion and Lilith created divorce because she divorced his ass. And when the archangels went after her, when she left, God sent the archangels after her and said, you know, they threatened her like, if you don't go back to this man, we're going to kill all your children because she's very fertile because she was the first woman. Adam and her were made together through the mud, the clay, or whatever like that, divine counterparts. But so when she got threatened by her, you know, her children's life was threatened. She's like, okay, well, you know, due to I'm being super fertile, I don't want my children to get hurt. You're not gonna kill my children. I'm gonna keep my children in me, and I'm gonna put my children in, keep my children in different dimensions. So that's why people are like, oh, I have a spirit baby. You know, my child is still in the spirit realm type vibe, stuff like that. Because they are. They just not here in the physical. So that's the protection. So when I tell people the stories about her, I tell people research her, dive deep in her wisdom. You know, they playing her as like a mother of demons and stuff like that. But her story is real, real deeper than that. But yeah, she's the shadow side. And you have Lilith and Leo. So it's like you're the shadow side of your father. Very interesting because your spiritual mission is around your father as well. So we're going to talk about that a little later. But Pisces, North Node. Remember, North Node, you can write this down. North Node is new karma, new credit card. Meaning you don't know what to do with this credit card. This credit card is fresh. $1 million on it. You just got to spend, 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 spend. Your North Node is in the 7th house. So being married, being with men, hell, maybe transforming into a man. Because we're gonna talk about that later. Because your chart speak on it. Being in partnership, having open enemies, knowing people don't like you, but you still have to be around them. Type of vibes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot with that North Node in Pisces, especially Pisces, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, meaning being secretive, being hidden, being delusional in relationships. So I want you to remember that. I really want you to like seek counsel when you're trying to date, because due to you having a water sign there plus the last water sign, and this sign is ruled by Neptune, rules the oceans. You, in the fog, you will never see your partners clearly until you do the spiritual work to figure it out and how to master, again, master Neptune, master the energy. Then you could be able to read the room way, way better. Okay. Again, you see your energies, your 3 masculine, 7 feminine. So it's like I think I told you that before. It's like an imbalance there. It's supposed to be 5-5. Nobody can have 5-5. I got 5-5, but everybody it's not gonna be the same. So you just have to work on that masculine energy, which the universe will push you to do it regardless, because how the universe works. And the masculine energy is go, 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 entrepreneur, hustler, work, 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 work. Don't sit down type vibes. Your fortune is what you fortunate at. What this soul is fortunate at. Aries, war. Aries is in Pisces, so spiritual warrior. So you have your fortune is in the 9th house of God. So God worship is giving me very, very much high level archangel, and we're gonna talk about that real, real soon. Okay, so that's just a little bit on that in your South Node, where you're coming from past life, karmic debt, which you done already. South Node in the first house, so that shows that you were alone in the past life, that you were by yourself. So this lifetime you meant to partner up with people, men, warriors, spirituality, stuff like that. Okay, so okay, before I go into this, how you read the chart. So how you do your research. So I want you to play this back a little bit so you can understand what I'm saying. So with this, to understand your chart and your research, you'll go research on YouTube and Google, multiple resources, okay, to get the full picture and understand of that energy. You'll type in Sun in Sagittarius meaning, Moon in Taurus meaning, Mercury in Capricorn meaning, Venus in Sagittarius meaning, Mars in Pisces meaning, Jupiter in Scorpio meaning, Saturn in Taurus meaning, Uranus in Libra, meaning what does it mean? And you type that into YouTube and Google. Pluto in Virgo, meaning Lilith in Leo, meaning North Node in Pisces, meaning what does that mean? Okay, and you'll do that for that. That's one. Two, I want you to research Virgo ascendant or Virgo rising sign to understand about your rising sign. Okay, because you're a Virgo rising. So who you are, you truly are Virgo. You becoming a Sag sun. You becoming Sagittarius this lifetime. Moon sign is what you were in the past life. Also, due to you having Saturn there with that moon, this is some karma being played out with the mom. So that's 4 degrees, 2 degrees. That's right there. Both those planets right there together in the sign of Taurus. As you can see right here. What is it? Moon, Saturn, and your fortune. Yeah, your fortune in Aries there too, with the cusp energy. But in the ninth house of God, the God you serve. So it's like you meant to face your fears around motherhood, your mom, being a female. Very interesting. Because Moon represents our feminine energy as well. And also your karma is your body, your karma is your emotions. So just be mindful of that as well. Also, when you do people wrong, your karma will, when you do people wrong, dirty, or bad, your karma will affect your body. And due to being the ninth house of God you serve, the God you serve, dang, the curse is the curse. Okay, we about to get there. Thank God I just hit that on the head. Okay, so that's that research. Then you'll research South Node in the first house. And you'll do that for each one. Do all the way down to all this, even down here to researching Fortune in Aries. And then you can research Fortune in the ninth house. Like that. So you research South Node in the first house, Uranus in the second house, Pluto in the second house, Jupiter in the third house, Sun in the fourth house, Venus in the fourth house, Neptune in the fourth house, so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, till you finish all the research up for that. And you'll write down all the notes that you find about that because it's going to tell you more about yourself. Okay? Let's see. Then that's that, and then let's see. Where do I want to start you? So your chart ruler. Go ahead, come on. I'm on the phone. I'm gonna work. Tell him I'm gonna call. Does she? Can she take cash?
Well, maybe give it to me. I'll send it to your mom.